guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. My name is Lynn and I am going to be doing a how to start a YouTube channel in today's video. But not only how to start it, the things I wish I would have known in the beginning, how to grow your channel super fast, and most importantly, collab etiquette. Hey guys, welcome back. I am so happy you are joining me today, and this is a little out of the norm of what I usually post, but I wanted to go ahead and make this video because honestly, I wish there was a video like this when I got started. I know what works, what doesn't work, and I want to show you all the nitty-gritty on how to actually start a channel and to grow very fast. When I started, I just dove in and did it. I didn't do any research. I didn't know what I was doing. I did not have any YouTube friends. The more I got started, the more I started really researching. I had learned so much, and I wish I would have seen a video like this when I got started, because it would have saved me so much heartache and so much time. So one of the main things that you will hear in every single video is to be consistent. And yes, that is true. Be consistent. But more so than be consistent, know your why. Why are you starting? I started because I wanted to connect with people. I wanted to motivate people. I didn't want people to feel alone. So when your channel isn't growing the way you hope to grow, or you're not bringing in the money you hope to bring in, you've got to get back to the basis. Know your why. It is so important, because that is what's going to push you through when times get tough. And I guarantee you, you will have days where you're defeated, where you're wondering what you're doing. Is this even worth it? So you've got to hold on to your why. Hold that close. The next thing that is so crucial that I wish I would have done before I started was research. A lot of people say, just start. You got to start somewhere. I don't believe that. I believe you need to research. I feel that you need to know what you're doing. You need to get a good dose of SEO type of information and knowledge. You need to know about thumbnails, title, tags, keywords. You need to know all of that stuff before you get started. You need to get a pretty good idea, because honestly, why put it out there if YouTube doesn't even know what to do it? Because you have no idea how to do a title. You have no idea how to do a description box or tags, all that jazz. It is so important. I wish I would have done that in the beginning. It would have saved me. Y'all have no idea how much I cried over my channel. Like, it's insane. There are so many free videos online, and including this one, that will get you where you need to go. Research, you guys. Know what you're doing. Learn SEO, search engine optimization. Learn it. Be very familiar with it, because if you don't get those types of things, it's a very good chance your videos and your channel will go nowhere. I cannot say it enough. Then after you research, know your niche. I don't know if it's niche or how you say it. Know it. Hone in on it. When I got onto YouTube, my goal was to motivate moms and to do all the things like motivational videos on how to get through like having a large family. I was doing recipes, I was doing clean with me's, I was doing DIYs and crafts, I was doing everything. And as wonderful and really amazing as it is to do that, not a good idea. Know your niche, start in that niche and hit it hard. Do it. Like, if you like to clean, do a cleaning channel. And if you do that and you have research and you know the tags to use, your channel will blow up, and it will do it quick. But do not, and I repeat, do not do something just because it's a fad. If you want to grow fast, you're like, I like to clean, let me do clean with me's. That's really amazing that you want to do that. But if that's not something you can do in the long run, then don't do it. Because what is going to happen is you are going to get a ton of people swooping in, subscribing, and viewing your clean with me videos. But if you can't sustain that, you will lose subscribers. You will have a very small few of your ride or dies that will stick with you through the end. That's great, but the large majority of them will not, because they are there for what? clean with me. You can't hold that in the long run, do that for the long run. I wouldn't recommend you do it. It is not worth the growth you will get because you will lose it. From my personal experience, I told you how I started my channel, and when I realized that clean with me's were a thing, I hit that so hard and my channel became primarily cleaning. Whenever I would post anything outside of clean with me's, I lost a ton of people and my views were really bad. Know your niche, stick with it, but stick with something that you can do in the long run. Research so much information, and you really just need to hone in on one thing at first. As you get your loyal subscribers, try to sprinkle in something here and there and see how they react. If it works, great. If not, then you might need to start another channel where you can do just DIY and crafts over there, or where you can do vlogs over there. You have to be really smart on what you do. There are some few channels out there that can do all of the things and do amazing. But when I have gone back and looked on why and how they can do it, the reality is they started with a heavy hitter, but they didn't do nonstop. They started with a heavy hitter and then they sprinkled in things here and there. So the people that they were getting into their cleaning videos were prepared for other videos, and that is why they can do all the things. But if you hit clean with me, let's say a cleaning channel, hard, and you grow up to 50,000 subscribers, and then you start putting in day in the lives, you will see your growth get stunted a great deal. Now, will you lose everybody? No, definitely not. That's why I say stick with the niche, grow your YouTube family, and start a relationship with them. That is another tip. When you start a YouTube channel, do not get on there and think that everyone's here for me and you know they love me and these are my fans. No, they are your family and you need to treat them as such. So many YouTubers I see treat these people like they owe them something. No, you wouldn't be there if it weren't for them. That is why I make it so important. It is a priority of mine to treat all of my subscribers as my friend and my family. They are all valuable to me. I've had some be very ugly to me, and I come back with kindness. Why? Because you know, you never know what someone's going through, and you say, hey, you know, I hear what you're trying to say. Thank you for your suggestion. And you move on. If it's really ugly, you block and delete. It's as easy as that. But I try to treat everybody on my channel that shows up for me with kindness and gratitude and the utmost appreciation for being there. Because for me, I take it as a blessing that those people showed up. I take it as a blessing that you took time out of your day to watch my video. That's a big deal for me. So after you have got your why and you've done your research and you've got your niche and you start building a relationship with these subscribers, with your YouTube family, then at that point you can consider sprinkling in some other things that you would like to venture into doing. But you really, if you want to grow incredibly fast, definitely niche down. It is so important. There is something for everyone on YouTube, and I cannot stress that enough. For everyone. And do what makes your heart happy. Don't jump on the cleaning channel bandwagon because you see people blowing up. Don't jump on the vlogging bandwagon because you see people with 1 million subscribers. If it is not something you can do for the long run, do not start it. Sometimes slower growth is better in the long run. The next thing I want to say is brand yourself. It is so important to brand yourself on YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, and you can do something as simple as make all your thumbnails look somewhat similar. Use the same font, use the same color. Make sure you are using bright, clear, crisp pictures. That is so key. Another thing, a lot of us, and including myself, like to do the beautiful scrolly fonts. You need to literally take that down to about 10%, and can you still read what your thumbnail is trying to say? The likelihood of it is no. Use bold fonts that stand out. You know, I, for the longest time, would do like, you know, clean with me, and it would be all beautiful and scrolly and all of these pictures. Well, if someone is looking on their phone, when the majority of your viewers will be on a mobile device, they can't see that. And your thumbnail is your first impression. So spend a lot of time on that thumbnail. Make sure it's bright. Make sure it's clear. Go look at your favorite YouTubers and see what theirs look like. Do not copy it, but get inspiration from it. Big difference. See what draws your eye to other thumbnails that you want to click on, and just take some of that information and make your own. When you use similar fonts, similar shapes, and similar colors, you are branding yourself, and you want to be able to do that across the board. So have the same name and the same colors and the same flow, if you will, throughout all of your social media accounts. Another tip that I have, and this was some of the best advice I got. When I heard this, I was like, all right, game on. Treat YouTube like a full-time job. When I got started, I did it when I wanted. I always posted once a week, so I was consistent, but I did not niche down. My videos were poor quality, and I really just didn't know what I was doing SEO-wise. I didn't have a clue. I was just flailing about, just trying to figure this stuff out. When a friend said, I treat YouTube like a full-time job, I tell you, my aha button was like, what? Are you serious? I've been treating this thing like I'll do it when I do it. And I got results. I'll just get it when I get it. And once she said treat it like a job, I was like, okay, I can do this. And that is exactly what I did. I got a calendar and I got a planner, and I filled out I had all these ideas, and I filled out tons of paper on my calendars, just filling in the types of videos I wanted to do. And then I would set time to actually do those videos. I just didn't wake up randomly and be like, I think I'm gonna do a video today. I really got organized, and I treated this thing like it was a business. And as soon as I did that, I'm telling you, I started growing quicker and quicker. But I know that is because I was taking it more seriously. I had done my research, and I had a clear plan on what I wanted to do. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do cleaning, I'm gonna do mom motivational videos, but primarily cleaning. And I just worked it, and it worked. So it kept just jumping up and up and up. But that is solely because I had a clear plan on what I wanted to do. I had done my research. I was learning SEO. I was doing all the things. I was taking it super seriously, and I'm like, okay, this is working. Another thing that I did, and I believe in my heart helped a ton, is I got better lighting and a better camera. I was using my iPhone 6 in the beginning, and you could tell. I know a lot of people say I started with my iPhone. I say, more power to you if you could do that. I could not, personally. I had no storage, it was grainy, it was poor quality, and you could definitely tell. So in May, I purchased the Canon G7X, and I feel like my videos went from to so much better, so much more quality. I just feel like I was taking this seriously, and I was just gonna do it, and I was gonna do everything I needed to make it happen. Now, not everybody can go and do that. Truthfully, I couldn't either. I put it on a credit card. I do not recommend credit cards, but I put it on a credit card, and I paid it off as soon as possible. I made payments on it, and then I paid it off as soon as I got my income tax. That is something that I am accustomed to doing. I know I am disciplined enough to do that. I know I will not put any other purchases on that Best Buy card, so I felt comfortable with doing that. It was an investment to me and my business. I'm not saying I would recommend that for someone. Only you could decide if that's what you would want to do. If you can use your phone, do it. I will say that if I'm out and about doing my shop with me's, I do use my phone. I do not bring my Canon out very often. Truthfully, I dropped it and I messed up the screen a little bit, so it won't close all the way. But I would just use my regular iPhone. This is, I believe, the iPhone. I was using my iPhone 8. It worked great. Then I got this. I believe this is the XR, and I got the bigger version because I do edit a little bit on here, and I have super fat thumbs. And so I wanted a bigger keyboard. Sounds really silly, but it's true. But it films very, very well. I have done a ton of day in the lives and shop with me's with this phone, and I love it. So use your phone. If you've got a good phone, if you got plenty of storage, it's clear and the audio is good. But if not, I chose to make the leap and got the G7X. I will say it is the best camera for vlogging, beginner filming and vlogging and whatnot. So there you go. The next thing I want to talk about is collab etiquette. I'm going to go through this because I feel like it is crucial to grow your business on YouTube, as well as learn some things that will save you a lot of heartache and the things that I have learned along the way. So if I can save you some of that pain, that's what I'm going to do. So a lot of people think when they start YouTube that they're just going to go ahead and ask these big YouTubers or other YouTubers that you may or may not have a relationship with to have a collab, and then the likelihood of you getting all their subs is great. And I'm just going to go ahead and put an end to that right now. That is not how it works, people. It is not how it works. And I learned, trust me, I learned. My heart was always in the right spot. When I would ask for a collab, I was legit wanting to like collaborate on a project and get to know somebody a little bit and just become friends and have that connection and, you know, all the warm and fuzzies. But big YouTubers are not trying to have warm and fuzzies with someone they don't know. Straight up. You can't go on a date and then go straight to, you know. You're gonna have to work it a little bit. And by work it, you have to actually genuinely like the person you're asking for a collab with. Do not just contact people you have never even talked to and you have no relationship with and ask them to do a collab, because the first thing that YouTuber is thinking is you just want a subscriber jump, and I'm not giving it. It makes you feel kind of icky inside when strangers come up to you and ask you, or strangers DM you or email you and ask you for collabs when you have no idea who that person is. It feels kind of gross. And I get it, because that happens to me. And I'm like, and I have a heart to help everybody. I genuinely do. But if I don't know you, I'm pretty sure you're only contacting me because you want to see if you can get a subscriber jump. And that feels gross. I feel used, and I don't like that, and I wouldn't do that to someone else. You need to be commenting on their videos. You need to be following their other social media accounts. You need to be genuinely, and I cannot emphasize that word enough, genuinely interested in the person you want to collab with, because the reality is, if you collab with someone who really doesn't know you and they're just doing you a favor, their subscribers will get that feeling. If it is not genuine, if I'm like, yeah, go and check out such and such channel, she has similar content as mine and she's super cute. Now back to the clean with me. You think my people, my ride or dies, my YouTube family is going to be like, let me rush over there right away and go check her out? No way. But if you are collabing with a friend, someone you genuinely have a connection with, someone you really like, someone that truly inspires you, and you guys have a mutual relationship, you will be able to sing their praises the whole video through, okay? Do you have a relationship with them? Do you feel like if you ask them, they would actually say yes because they like you like them, and it's a friendship? If you can't answer those questions, do you comment on their social medias? Are you there for them? Do you legit like each other and are like friends? If you can't say yes to any of those, then I would strongly urge you to not ask for a collaboration, because the last thing you want, even if you love that person, the last thing you want is for that person that you look up to think that you're just trying to get a subscriber jump from them. And that is not what you want. You do not want to be known as that person. I'm really thankful someone cared enough about me to say that. And that is why I am saying that to you, because when you were starting out, you're going to think, let me just collab with all these people and I'm going to grow and I'm going to blow up. But it doesn't work like that. And to save yourself the heartache and even the possible embarrassment, I just want to encourage you to establish a relationship, follow them, genuinely have a friendship with someone, because it will do you no favors to have them just do a very generic, hey, go follow this person, her information's in my description box, because you will not get any genuine subscribers that way. I promise you. And I have actually collabed very officially with people that I absolutely love, and we are establishing a relationship, and I feel like the collabs are good. They're really good, and I did all of the things and it was a good collab. But in my heart, I have done collabs with people that are very unofficial and just like, hey, go follow such and such. This is like my best friend, and I just sing their praises, and that is more beneficial than actually doing like an official collab, or I'm sharing this person's video, sharing that person's video. It's like, if you create a relationship with people, those people want to see you do good. They want to lift you up. They want to sing your praises. They want to tell their people about you because they know you and they know your heart. And that is the best thing you can do for your channel, is to get to know people. If you're in this game just to make money, girl, do your thing. That is cool. There is nothing wrong with that. But I strongly encourage you to take advantage of the community that YouTube has. There is an amazing community of moms and other women, other creators that can help and encourage and really get it. Because it's really hard to talk about the struggles of YouTube with family when they're just like, huh? What? Like, no, it takes a lot. So it's nice to have a relationship with people who get it. And so I really strongly encourage you to get into the community. And it has been the best experience of my life. I don't regret it for one single second. But by doing the things that I just mentioned, it will definitely save you some time. So I'm just wanting to recap with you real quick because I gave you a ton of information. I just want to recap. When you are wanting to start your channel, the first thing you need to do is to know your why. Know your why, know why you're doing it, and that is going to hold you through when you are defeated and times get tough. The next thing you need to do is research. Research your little booty off on what you need to do. Get acquainted with SEO, thumbnails and how to make good thumbnails, title, tag, description, all of that. Totally research, research, research. Think Media is an awesome channel to go and get a ton of information. The next thing you want to do is find your niche. Niche? I don't know how to say it. Find it. But make sure it's something you want to do. Do not jump on some sort of fad because you see people doing it and doing it well. If it's not something you can do for the long run, I would really highly encourage you to stick with things that make you feel joyful and where your passion is at. People get excited when you're excited. So do something that sparks your joy and excites you. When you figure that out, hone in on your niche and just hit it hard. Do it, grow your YouTube family, definitely create relationships with all of your viewers and all of your subscribers. They are there for you. They are showing up for you. They don't have to. There are a million other YouTube creators out there. So be thankful and treat them with the dignity and respect and show appreciation for them. And then when you decide to maybe sprinkle some other things into your channel, you will have your ride or die. You will have your loyal YouTube family that will stick around with you. But definitely in the beginning, niche down hard, hard, hard. One thing and hit it, and then that's how you will start your growth. And the next thing I would encourage you to do is brand yourself, whether it is with the same type of thumbnails and font or color, whatever the case may be. And like I had mentioned before, research thumbnails. Do thumbnails that pop. Take that image down to about 10 to 20%. I would say 10%, and say, can I see that? And if you can't see that, neither are potential viewers. So keep that in mind. The next thing I would encourage, treat this like a job. If you want a full-time job, opportunities and growth, then you got to treat it like a full-time job, and you will be working a very long time. The next thing I'm going to put out there, and I'm just being brutally honest because I'm like friend to friend, YouTube is not easy. It is not easy. So please do not start a channel and think you're just going to be raking in the dough, because you will not. So sorry, it doesn't work like that. It takes a lot of hard, consistent work, y'all. It takes a lot of hard work. Do you hear me? Hard work, consistency, hard work, more consistency, more research, more hard work, more research. Times are changing. SEO is changing. Keep learning, keep growing. You cannot be still in this YouTube game. You have got to work, honey. You have got to work a lot. So be prepared for that. The next thing is everyone will not love you. It will take you some time to get your footing. It will take you some time to transition into where you want to be. Just embrace the journey, because that is what it is. It is a journey. YouTube is not a sprint, it is a marathon. I got that from Think Media. Please do not think you're going to start and just blow up. Some people do, and that is fabulous, but it always tapers off. You will have good seasons and you will have low seasons, and you have to know your why to keep going through the next thing. You have to be consistent and you have to persevere. You have to keep pushing forward. The next thing is not everybody's going to know how hard you're working at what you're doing. You have to know that. That's what's got to drive you. No one's going to pat you on your back and tell you, oh, good job, I'm so proud of you, here's 1,000 subscribers. It doesn't work like that. It's like a duck in the pond. They're just gliding along, minding their business, but underneath they're paddling, honey. They're paddling, they're paddling, they're paddling, and they are frantic. And that is kind of how the YouTube game is. People are like, oh, you're just going along, you're just coasting along, but underneath there is so much work that you do not see behind the scenes. So be prepared for that if you want to start your channel. I cannot even tell you, we often call it in the YouTube world the grind, the hustle. You will really learn what a grind and a hustle is when you start a channel. Another thing that I struggle with, and I'm just being transparent with you guys, I struggle with it, and I know you're going to struggle with, is comparing. It is so hard not to look at someone, especially with a similar channel, and compare yourself. But one of my besties told me this, and when she sees this, she'll know who this is. Do not compare your chapter 1 to their chapter 10. We have all had to do what we've had to do. And if you're comparing your channel with, say you have like 100 subscribers and you're comparing it with someone who has 10,000 subscribers, you guys are in a different game. Let them inspire you. Do not compare yourself to them. Let them motivate you, and do not be down when you're not growing like them. They've had to do a lot of work that you know nothing about, so don't compare yourself to them. And I struggle with that regularly, and I'm just being honest. I mean, to the point of tears, and why am I doing this, and why am I not growing? Am I not good enough? Do people not like me? And then I just get in my head and I spin all this negativity. Stop. Don't compare yourself to anyone but yourself. When you want to do better, go look at your videos and figure out how you can do better and how you can grow. I do encourage you to go look at the YouTubers that inspire you the most and think like, do you like their angles? Do you like their lighting? Do you like their this, that, and the other? Don't copy it, but be inspired. There's nothing wrong with being inspired. That is why we're here, to inspire you and to motivate you, and for you to find where you are doing the best in your channel. And it is going to be personal to you, and don't expect it to come right away. It takes a long time to get comfortable in front of a camera, so allow yourself some growing pains, because there will be some. So I hope that helped you out. I hope you learned a little bit about collab etiquette. Don't compare yourself. Everyone's journey is different. Trust in the process, trust in the growth, trust in yourself, know your why. If whatever the reason you are starting your channel, stick with it. You can do this. And as you start going through the process, you will learn so much. And you'll be able to make one of these videos too and hopefully help somebody else. So I just wanted to tell you guys the things that have helped me, and I wish somebody would have told me in the beginning, because it was hard. Like, I honestly felt like I came into a community where nobody, like, when you're at the lunchroom and it's like, no, you can't sit with us, like total mean girls. Like, I felt like that a lot, and it hurt my feelings a lot. But now that I felt like made some really amazing friends and I have been welcomed into the community, I understand things so much more now. I understand why people didn't want to talk to me. Well, because there are so many bad seeds that people get on the scene and just try to like do subscriber jumps and try to use. And then you learn why these other YouTubers are like, hang tight. So I wanted to get on here and kind of share my experiences, what I wish I would have done in the beginning, collab etiquette so you don't get your feelings hurt, the things you need to do. I'm not gonna paint a pretty picture for you guys. It is hard as you will hustle and you will grind like you have never hustled and grind in your life. And you know what's even harder? You don't have someone staring at you saying get to work like you do a regular job. You have to only count on yourself to get you up every single day and to do what you believe you are made to do. And that is what will keep you going every single day. So I hope it inspired you. I hope it motivated you, and I hope in some way it helped you. Let me know in the comments below, what was your best takeaway out of this entire video? And let me know if you want me to make any more videos like this, because I honestly, it's not the norm on my channel, but I'm here to help people, and I hope that in some way this video will help someone who wanted to start a channel or is starting a channel to know what you need to do. And I'm wishing you all the best. I know you can do this. You are amazing. Do what you are made to do. Trust the journey. Don't compare yourself or research your butt off. And subscribe if you are new. Don't forget, I'm going to put my Instagram information right here. Follow me over there. Subscribe before you go, and I will talk to y'all in the next one. Bye!
Ain't got no time for that. I've stayed up. I was hoping that you would change your ways. Wake up.